Me and my narcissism, okay?
Hi sisters, James Charles here.
I've been getting a kind of a tan lately.
Standout products from
It's me, Nikki.
The modern beauty influencer industry got started with regular people just sharing their tips online.
Hi everyone, today I have a tutorial for you.
Sharing those beauty tips turned into gushing about their favorite products.
I'm trying the Benefit They're Real mascara. This is the one that was the top seller at Ulta.
Turned into organic sponsorships and partnerships.
I want to talk about SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic. This is my favorite vitamin C serum of all time. If you've been watching my channel, I have been talking about this all year.
But when did these influencers start increasing exponentially in popularity? You can probably imagine brands that are already not the influencers' favorite brands would reach out and say, hey, please review us. We'll send you something and we'll sponsor you. Some influencers are grifters. Some see their audience as friends and family. Grifters aim to make money and they will say whatever for the right price. Real beauty influencers just stuck to the fundamentals and kept sharing the helpful tips. And they usually recommend their essentials over and over again. This separates the beauty influencers into two groups. Number one camp is obviously the grifters or the sellouts. They are the ones who keep getting sponsorships. And they are the ones who know how to make makeup products go viral and make it into the news. With the pace of their growth plus die-hard fans, grifters have enough momentum that usually any haters that they have will become a very small minority. Then in the second camp, the real beauty influencers who actually start doing it because they really love beauty and are not the ones who are chasing ad sponsorships. They repeat fan favorites. They stick to the fundamentals. They don't hop on trends and they serve legitimate advice. But as a result of that, they grow much more slowly, and it's harder to sustain a living off of that. The biggest influencers are walking billboards for a price unless they've launched their own products and business ventures. If they are building their own thing, they have control over the product quality. Versus if the influencer is just an ad, they can only affect sales. I don't know if you remember when lip fillers, extreme chemical exfoliation, and 10-step beauty routines were the hottest thing. None of that was actually necessary, and more likely than not, they were actively bad for you. But you'd see ads for all these trends everywhere. Anyways, I probably watched more James Charles beauty videos than I have of Jessica Vu's beauty videos, even though she's the same race as me. An amazing educational beauty content creator is Michelle Phan. She took her YouTube audience's feedback, created a makeup brand called a makeup subscription service, Ipsy, which raised over $200 million in funding, and she launched Thematic, a music licensing company. Now she spends her time on topics that spark her interest, like Bitcoin.
I'm unashamed to call myself a Bitcoin maxi.
She's a perfect example of someone who is a creator, not just an influencer. Then we have Jaclyn Hill, who has been labeled by the beauty community to be a total sellout. The only time she posts a video is when she wants to sell her audience something. She definitely belongs in the grifting camp. The beauty industry and all its frameworks for influencers really kickstarted possibilities for other industries like apps for budgeting, online shopping, credit card points, and real estate. Also, Target and Amazon have influencers too, which is kind of crazy since we all shop there anyways. Since the pandemic started, the chokehold that the beauty industry had on us has largely disappeared, and the focus and power has moved now to influencers who focus on niches concerning money. In particular, travel, credit cards, budgeting, real estate, and now to trickier, much more complicated subjects like stocks, investing, and crypto. Yep, so before I get into crypto, let's first cover stocks and investing finfluencers. There are some fundamentals that everyone should know, which is maxing out your Roth IRA, then moving on to your 401k, and if your company has matching, contribute up to that amount, if not more. Stick to index funds and let compounding do its magic. But the fundamentals are boring, and all these new investing and financial apps are popping up because of Robinhood's success. And they need users. This is how financial influencers can step up and share the word on the latest app for you to download, whether you get free stocks, whether you get rewards or coupons for shopping at a particular place, whether you get access to a new savings rate. No matter what, it's the latest trend. So George Soros is a billionaire who primarily donates to leftist political parties. He says the following for you to keep in mind. If investing is entertaining, if you're having fun, you're probably not making any money. Good investing is boring. There are other content creators who talk a lot about the fundamentals, and I try to talk a lot about the fundamentals, but there's only so much you can say. It's really not that complicated. It's much more interesting and fun to watch topics that deal with edge cases and specific situations, but it's not very useful. Now, crypto has two groups of people. those who grift and those who build, the influencers versus the creators. When you're consuming crypto content, you need to understand who's who. Chances are, if you're watching this, you're not already in the crypto industry, leading research in tokenomics, or being the head of biz ops at a metaverse company. It's okay if you can't readily identify the difference between those who grift and those who build. And honestly, you don't need to if it doesn't interest you. But if you're looking to invest, you need to know the difference.
$500,000 for my Rolls Royce, $750,000 for my Aventador, another $250,000 for a few other cars each. How do I have this at 22 years old? Let me tell you, it's NFTs. If you're not capitalizing on this multi-billion-dollar market, you've got it all wrong. Join my Discord and I'm going to teach you exactly how to get into this industry, whether you have little to no money, a medium amount of money, or a high intensive amount of capital to generate massive revenue. Join the Discord.
Join the Discord. That's so funny. Okay.
This is what I would do if I only had $800. Matter of fact, you know what? This is what I would do if I only had $500. So we start with 500 bucks. I would deposit 500 into my futures account. That's what I did a month ago. And this is how much we've gone up since we started the challenge. From 560 all the way to 3,500 bucks in a month. Now that we have $3,500, we're gonna head over to OpenSea.io. We're gonna look for an NFT collection that has good utilities. I found Billionaire Coyote Cartel, which pays you by holding their NFT. So if I was to stake 2 of their NFTs, I'd be able to make 1,600 bucks every 2 weeks with 2 NFTs staked. And as you can see, there's some that are going for 600 bucks, 500 bucks, 400 bucks, and 500 bucks. We would only need $3,000 to buy 5 of them, which would make us $4,000 every 2 weeks. And that's an easy 10K a month. What would you do if you only had 800 bucks?
Fuck. Okay.
Bro, you swear that you want to learn how, but I promised you, none of y'all are willing to put in the work that it takes, man. Come with me. We're flipping JPEGs for 1,000%, man, and you're still waiting for your mommy to wake you up for school? We're out here quantifying human psychology to predict market rotations, and you're still refreshing Wall Street bets on market open. Man, it's time to boss up. You need to wake up. It's time to elevate yourself. You've seen this for a reason. Follow me for more.
It's time to boss up. Boy boss. Follow me for more.
I created a fake business guru. I hit up a friend asking if we could do a quick photo shoot. We went out and took some pictures of him in front of nice homes, nice cars, just laptop lifestyle type stuff. And then created an Instagram account with the name Sam Satoshi. That's right, we're making an NFT guru. And on this account, I posted the photos we took, even a celebrity endorsement that I paid for.
Satoshi! This dude is the real deal.
I also paid a publication to write up an article about Sam, paid for some followers, some likes, even custom comments. And our finished result, Sam Satoshi, a well-known NFT expert millionaire mentor. With this, I started DMing people from the account, offering different courses and Discord accesses to see if people would see right through it. But to my surprise, without much convincing at all, people were willing to send money to this random Instagram account. People even started DMing the account first, asking for mentorship. The results of this experiment were honestly shocking. Don't trust everything you see on the internet. But anyways, that's how...
I hope everyone gets to see that TikTok, because I want to laugh because it's ridiculous, but it's just so sad. Because people genuinely think that this exists. Again, you guys know me. I would never recommend buying a course.
We're almost at 15,000 students. Once we get to 25,000 students, we're going to start affecting markets. Am I allowed to say this on YouTube? Don't care. Top G, Trigger Dawn, say what I want. SEC, come for me. I'm in Romania. There ain't no SEC in Romania. We're fucking scammers. We're out here doing what we want. I'm going to pump a coin up, make 10M, peel it off for me and my boys. HU only to the top. Bunch of fucking brokies on the outside, wage cuts, losing their life savings, sitting at home going, oh, this group of people pumped this coin and everyone got really rich, and I'm sitting here and I'm a wagey and I can't pay rent. Don't care.
Anyways.
I just basically mortgaged my house so I could put all of the equity from the house into XRP. And you might be thinking I am absolutely crazy, but let me explain to you why I did that. I did that because there is so much fear in the market right now. I love fear, all right? I'm greedy when others are fearful, and I'm fearful when others are greedy, okay? When there's blood in the streets, it's time to play some ball. So right now, if you look at the fear and greed indicator for the crypto market, it's in complete fear. So
supposed to be fearful for like the S&P 500 when others are greedy and vice versa. You're not supposed to be greedy about some random coin on the internet. I think it's really shady to be advertising random coins and random NFTs and shaming other people for not making money in a legitimate fashion that actually helps other people. It's all these salesy, slimy men who are promoting this type of stuff. I do not know why you would trust people like that. Anyways, what's even worse is that lots of people can easily sink in their life savings and in fact go into debt to try to play the market. At least with the makeup industry and the beauty industry, the most expensive makeup product would be $500. It's not something you would lose your house over. So I want to show you one last thing is that there were hundreds of car manufacturers who went bankrupt within 10 years. Now we see at most 20 car brands in the US. Crypto is very similar. I think the average person now can recognize that beauty influencers are all essentially salespeople online. I don't think people are quite at the point where we've experienced financial influencing enough to where we realize that most of it is an ad. Again, I say this as a content creator. I definitely feel like I belong to the creator cohort. I've only accepted money from projects I've been passionate about and that I've used already. So be safe out there.